Pete was very controlling. And when Pete didn't get what he wanted, a lot of times it became violent.
Pete had a way about him. It was his way or no way. There definitely was a history of abuse.
Well, the overall consensus in all the interviews we did, whether it was family, friends, co-workers, was that her husband has something to do with it.
Could Peter Woloszek have somehow orchestrated this accident?
He had a lot of suspicions. Something else happened on Guilford Lake besides an accident.
And it's looking a lot like murder.
We were feeling fairly strong that we had a homicide on our hands.
Details at the scene point to a sinister cover-up.
He was trying to trick the police. He was trying to make the police believe it was a car accident.
It's annoying panic braking and skid the car to a stop.
And a second look into Patricia's injuries calls into question how and when she really died.
It had to be an assault, and it had to take place elsewhere.
But later, the defense turns the tables on investigators.
I'm going to turn it to the left sharply in an attempt to get the rear end of the car to break loose.
And experts for the defense claim mistakes in the investigation wrongly implicate Peter Woloszek.
There was really no evidence of a violent struggle.
When Forensics You Decide continues.
Some missing children go years before they're found. Here's one we really need to reunite with her family. Lori Partridge disappeared 42 years ago this month. She was only 17 years old at the time and was last seen in Spokane, Washington.
That was a hard bite.
This is what we believe Lori
asshole.
looks like today. If you have any information about Lori Partridge, please call 1-800-THE-LOST. A missing child should never be forgotten.
Come on, baby!
Chewy.com makes shopping for your pet easy. Shop online for all the brands you love and prices you love. Save now on top brands like Blue Buffalo, Nutra, Natural Balance, Greetings, Tidy Cats, Purina Pro Plan, and more.
Hey,
Your pet at amazing prices.
No.
Every day. Plus free 1 to 2 day shipping. You heard it right.
I cannot believe I actually hit him.
Prices.
Looking at the
Not
phone.
too often.
Huh?
Doesn't happen too often.
I know.
On your first order.
This is the Nativity Cross, a symbol of the
Well, at least you got him to
unwavering
pout.
faith and lasting love for our Lord Jesus Christ. But why is this cross special? Because of the stone in the center, a stone that came from the cave of the Nativity in Bethlehem, the actual birthplace of Jesus.
Knowing this cross as a stone from where Jesus was born makes me feel so much closer to him.
And now you can feel closer to our Lord with your very own Nativity Cross. Each handcrafted cross measures almost 2 inches in length and is available in stunning gold tone or brilliant stainless steel. The star in the middle of the cross represents the exact spot where Jesus was born.
This is the only cross that gives us the biblical portrayal of the birth of Christ through the nativity stone in the center.
There is no greater gift that you could give than a symbol of your love for
Why are you
Jesus
asking at me?
Christ.
Didn't do nothing.
Chewed on the toe of my shoe. I ain't having that.
That had a stone from where Jesus was born. Her eyes lit up with joy.
There is a limited amount of these precious nativity stones left in the world. Call or go online and order this breathtaking cross in your choice of gold-toned or stainless steel processing. Call or go online to thenativitycross.com. That's
You're here to buy a car. What would help is if you were to recognize us as parents. That's never really been possible. A lot of people want to buy a car or true car. And now it is. True Car has pricing data on every make and model. So all you have to do is search for the car you want.
Well,
There it is. Now you're an expert in less than a minute.
one toe hang. Did you see that?
No, I
It was a
missed
1
it.
foot hang.
I was on here. I use crack cocaine. We are the Addiction Network. And if you have a problem, drugs or alcohol, you need to call the number on your screen now. Addiction is a disease, and you can't go it alone. The call is free, and so is the consultation. If you have private insurance, your treatment could be covered with no out-of-pocket cost. So call the Addiction Network now.
Call 800-820-7319. Patricia Woloszek.
the gonna get me jumped.
Husband Peter orchestrated the crash.
The only place where you could actually get into the lake, as you can see here, there's no place to drive into the lake. It's all houses and driveways. Was this last residence, and that's the only break in the guardrail. Even a rookie police officer would have questioned this car accident.
Friends and family of the victim
Lead
have
us.
no doubt that Peter is guilty.
This wasn't going to be accepted as an accident because to me, there was no way it was an accident. I felt instinctively in my gut that he had done it.
With the help of District Attorney Joseph McBride, the state is beginning to build a case against the Cleveland husband.
When we first got the cases, any accident case where you have suspicions, you have to give everybody the benefit of the doubt that it's an accident. So we wanted to make sure that we had enough evidence before we started making any accusations or homicide.
So accident
Creepy.
investigator Richard Cobb returns
Lead
on
us.
the lake for a closer look at the scene.
The time I said about when I got on the scene were generally in this area right in front of me. And they continued to go along, paralleling the road here, and then they turned left, just down the road a little bit, and headed through
Oh my
the
gosh.
guardrails down into the lake.
For Sergeant Cobb, the tire impressions
Nah.
show a direct route from the
Nah.
shoulder of the road towards Guilford Lake.
These marks that I found went straight, basically straight from the road right to the water. There's a slight curve, but it wasn't like we were trying to avoid going into the water.
With the tire impressions showing a gradual curve and not a vehicle out of control, the question now becomes, how fast was the truck going as it made this turn? In order to find out, Cobb must calculate the drag factor of the road surface.
Drag factor is basically the friction of the pavement, how much grip it has. Obviously, it depends on the surface you're on.
If the road surface is slippery rather than rough, a vehicle must travel at a slower speed to maintain control during a turn.
So we're going to conduct skid test today in the area where the incident occurred.
Now what?
Basically, I'm going to accelerate to 30 miles an hour and then simulate panic braking and skid the car to a stop.
30 miles per hour is the standard speed used to determine a road's drag factor. Cobb measures the length of the skid mark.
Left side skid mark, the left front tire, 26 and 110.
The longer the skid mark, the less grip of the road surface.
While doing the measurements, you have to be very careful that you're measuring from the beginning of the tire
He's
mark.
so cute,
So
Lead
we
us.
took a lot of care to make sure those measurements were accurate. Okay.
He then heads back to the office and adds the data to a large scale diagram.
The diagram basically shows the roadway that they traveled across, the lawn area, the lake, the guide rails, all the physical features of the scene.
Cobb maps out each tire impression and labels them with a corresponding letter.
Letter G to H is the left front tire where it tracked. Letter E to F would be the left rear tires where they tracked.
The results from the skid test and measurements from the diagram are then entered into a formula.
So I'm finding velocity, which is speed, is divided by gravity, the radius, which is the distance across or around the arc, and then our drag factor,
Don't
which
lick
we
my
use the
ear.
skid test for.
And the results confirm his darkest suspicions.
I discovered that there's no way velocity vehicle
Nah,
would go more than 30 miles an hour in that turn.
And there's something else. Tire marks found on the shoulder of the road suggest not only was the truck in control, but it pulled off to the side before heading through the guardrail.
So this is the area where the tire marks from each truck came along the shoulder. And you can see that the guide rail opening is really not that wide. And in the dark, it would be hard to see. In my opinion, by the tire marks that are there on the shoulder, appear to me to be somebody that's searching for that opening.
For investigators, it's all pointing to one thing. That Patricia Walasik was not behind the wheel when the truck coasted into the water. And most likely, neither was Peter. Another round of questioning seems to confirm it.
What about the third interview, all the squad people, all the people at the hospital? And one thing
Cletus.
again and again. People were telling us, and this is telling us that Pete's hair was dry.
And prosecutor Joseph McBride says there's a reason why this detail was initially overlooked.
When Pete first comes in and we're first talking to everyone, everyone's assuming that this is an accident. They're treating him like an accident victim. They're not really exempt.
On the night of the crash, investigators have a theory.
Pete made sure there was no cars coming. He then pulled the truck to the edge of the lake. He then exited the
Kick
vehicle,
his ass.
put it in
Got
drive,
in here.
let the vehicle go. The
Take
vehicle
him out,
coasted
Cletus.
down the embankment.
So why didn't Patricia manage to escape? Sergeant Cobb believes he knows the answer.
Michigan State Police in the 1990s had conducted a fairly extensive research program called the
It's
STAR
funny when
Report.
he gets that one rolling.
The STAR Report, or the Submerged Transportation Accident Research Report, carefully studies the rate at which vehicles submerge in water.
The Michigan State Police study found that the average person would
Nana,
probably exit the
Nana.
vehicle within the first 10 seconds of entering the water by rolling the window down. The vehicles in the study floated for anywhere from a minute to several minutes.
Plenty of time for someone to get out.
Based on the study, that if Patricia had been conscious or alive when she entered the water, she would have been able to exit the vehicle on her own power, going out either the driver's door or the passenger door.
Which to investigators means one thing. Patricia was either unconscious at the time of impact or already dead.
We knew we had a murder, but now we had to figure out where the murder happened.
Coming up, a second look at Patricia Wolasik's
He's
autopsy
got him now.
reveals surprising
And the tail.
details.
I think most likely the assailant was on top of the victim, pushing her down.
And an unlikely clue could break the case wide open.
Her hair was filled with burdocks. There should be no burdocks in her hair.
But later, the defense's expert has a whole other take on the accident scene.
In order for a vehicle to travel that way,
You've gone into a corner too fast.
When forensics you decide returns.
Hello, I'm John
didn't take him
Walsh.
with ya.
We need your
Just
help
flipped
to
over.
capture this fugitive.
All by yourself.
Alvaro Chavez is wanted by the FBI in
go.
Chicago for selling cocaine. A member of the violent street gang, the Almighty Latin Kings Nation, he has a tattoo of a woman and his name on his right arm. If you know where he is, call 312-421-6700.
Attention! If you currently wear eyeglasses or contact lenses, stay tuned for an important message.
Are you tired of wearing glasses or contact
Creepy.
lenses? Have you had it with the way the